After you have your current state inventory and TCO calculated for your client, you'll want to optimize that opportunity. The reason you want to do that is that you can put together a proposal that will be what the future state looks like. So to optimize, we provide you two options. One is via a table and one is visually. So the table capability, if I didn't plot any devices, if I wanted to get a real quick, maybe a walk-in takeover or a one-to-one replacement, the table view is really a quick way to do that. So for instance, if I want to take this Konica device and I want to keep it, for instance, in my future state, I highlight it, I click on this bullseye, and I would just, the screen comes up, and I just say I want to keep it. Do I want a transfer fee? So that's, do I want there to be a cost to go over into the new future state contract? I just click no. And you can see now that Konica Minolta, we kept it and it's now in my future state. Let's say I wanted to do something a little bit more advanced. Let's say I wanted to take these two Sharp devices. I click on the one, I shift click on the next one, and I'm going to do a 2-for-1. I'm going to take these two, I'm going to optimize them into one device. Click on the optimize button, and instead of 1-to-1, I'm going to do many to one. If I did 1-to-1, those sharps would then both be replaced with whatever my new device is. So that's a way to effectively do a one-to-one replacement. I can do that real quick, but just show you that we can get a little bit more advanced. We'll do a multiple to one. I now have the opportunity to pick out what my replacement device is, either from our database or from our portfolio if we have one set up. We'll just do a search here, and we will just select any device here just to have something as an example, and I go ahead and say apply selected one. So there was my device that I'm replacing it with. And again, if I want to add features to that, I simply say click on the feature that I want to go with my new device. Very powerful to be able to do that. And now you see I've got a Ricoh, I've got Konica Minolta in my future device list, and I would go through and do that. And like I said, if I wanted to do a quick 1-for-1, I could select them accordingly and do the 1-for-1. It's very powerful if I'm doing that to sort or to do a filter. Makes it easier. I can do a whole lot at once. So if I want to just move all of a certain device over, for instance, the Sharps, I would just filter on that and then select them all and then have them go into whatever that new device is. Something else that's nice with this capability here is down here I have my asset optimization list, and that's going to show me the devices that I went ahead and combined. So here's my two Sharps, they went into this Ricoh. Here's my Konica that's saved, and I kept it as is. So I've got the ability down the bottom to see what I optimize. As I optimize here, the devices go away, and now I've got my new optimization on the right. So the table optimization, a quick way to go in and optimize your current state to a future state.